How you feeling, man?
Man, I'm alright, but I'm tired. Enough is enough of being up in this here prison, man.
Hey, look, do me a favor, bro. Let everybody know your name. You know what I'm saying, and tell us a little bit about your situation.
Well, my name is Juan Johnson, China Dog for those that China Dog. They got me up in here
What was
under felony murder, huh?
how did the case go about, man?
Well,
Like,
it was a drug deal. When it was a drug deal, and I ended up getting set up, I guess, after the drug deal took place. I get picked up like 5 months later, talking about I done committed a homicide, which was all a lie. So
okay,
then, 5 months later, they picked me up and charged me with first degree murder after deliberation and first degree felony murder. But they tried to say that it was a robbery that took place, but they never charged me with robbery. The whole case, the whole trial was stemmed on that I committed murder, and that's what I went to trial on. But I was found not guilty of murder. But I still sit in prison for felony murder
okay.
on the
Look,
same body.
look. Let us know, man. Let the people know, man. What is the criteria to be charged with felony murder?
Say that one more time.
Let the people know what is the criteria for being charged for
Oh,
felony murder.
felony murder. Okay, felony murder is a murder or a crime happened in the commission of a murder. So they have six different things that makes felony murder, which is robbery, arson, uh, um, escape, sexual assault, arson, and burglary. That's
Kidnapping,
what
right?
makes felony murder.
Okay, cool. So
Yeah.
I was tripping. I was trying to tell the homies, man, um, about your situation, man, and how about the witness in the case, how he was coerced, and
to lie to lie and implement me in the situation.
yeah, tell us about that.
So, the dude on the stand, even in his interrogation, he told him that, he lied. He admitted to lying and he was making up stories so that he wouldn't get himself in any trouble, but he was already facing a felony indictment, which the detective in this case told him that he was going to work out a deal with the U.S. attorneys on his drug case if he implement me and make it seem like I'm the one committed this crime,
Okay, this
which
dude.
there's no evidence. Which there's no evidence that I committed this crime because I was found not guilty of murder.
Okay, this dude fled the state, right?
Huh?
This dude fled the state, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, look, take us back, bro, to how the witness also said he was robbed and for a certain amount of money, but
So his story was when he was questioned by the DA on the stand, he was saying how he was involved in a drug deal, and he brings a kilo of cocaine to the car. He gets in the front seat. I'm in the back seat, and it's a driver. Uh, he said he gets in the car, hands the driver the drugs, and the driver hands him the money. But then after the transaction goes down, he said he goes to get out the car, and the driver pulls a gun on him and takes $120 and a cell phone when the driver just gave him $23,000. So if it was going to be a robbery, why would he even give him the money and
right.
uh, just just take the drugs if it was a robbery? Which everything is made up. That the story that he made up.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. So so to give a little background on Juan Johnson, everybody, his name is Juan Johnson, but we in the neighborhood know him as China Dog. You know what I'm saying? Me and China Dog were signed to Death Row Records together, along with our brother Soldier, the homie Benzo, and the homie Rick James. You know what I'm saying? For those that don't
Yeah,
know, um, he was one of the guys that scooped me up in the hood. I was rapping. Actually, I was selling dope in the hood, and you know, they witnessed that they knew that I had a talent, and they scooped me up about what 7:30 in the morning that day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
But that's just to
Early
give a
morning.
little background on my brother. But back to your case. So I heard there was a whole lot of commotion going on during your trial outside of the court building.
Yeah, on Monday morning. I mean Monday. At lunchtime, they had a rally for murdered victims. You know, commemorating people that have been murdered, and some had their cases unsolved, and you had other ones that were just out there protesting their loved ones being murdered. Um, this happened on Monday when all these potential jurors are there. So they started the rally at lunchtime when everybody was let out, and all 70 of the jury or jurors, potential jurors in my case, all went out to lunch, and they all got stopped by this rally because I mean it was an emotional situation.
Yeah.
So when we come back in, my lawyers approached the judge and asked her to dismiss this jury pool because I wouldn't get no fair trial.
Right.
The judge said she wouldn't do that, which is an abuse of discretion, because she's saying she's just gonna ask the people who did it affect. Over half of them raised their hands, but she only interviewed the first 14, which she had dismissed five. So the other five or the other four, uh, they said they can be biased, and at the same time, I have case law from the United States Supreme Court saying if one was affected, you got to get rid of everybody.
That's right. So look, I'm gonna let one of the homies, one of the yarders, ask the questions. I don't know if y'all got any questions. Excuse the airplane. That just goes to
Huh?
show that we're really outside with it. But I'm gonna let one of the homies from the yard, man. They may have a question for you, China. So
Okay.
step into the yard.
Holler at me.
Yeah, I personally, for for the people out there,
Come up in the mic. Come up.
how long you
Bring his
been
mic
down,
up.
bro?
I've been down 13 years, 11 months, and 3 days. So next month, July 21st, I've been down 14 years for a crime I didn't commit.
Yeah.
Anybody else? Hey.
Free him
Oh God.
ASAP. Free him.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Say it. This
Talk
is the
to
homie
me, man.
said.
I'm trying to see because
What
how
what,
they how
what
he
you looking to like? How can we help from out here?
All right. My thing is, I need to rally the people. I see it so much on TV how, you get the people behind you, and we force these people to do what's right because this is injustice. So my thing is, I got a website up. You can get at Twin and get on the page. Join the group, and I also have a change.org page up where you go and sign a petition for me. That goes to the governor. But right now, we want to address the head DA out here in Denver, Colorado, and let them know Juan Johnson was wrongfully convicted.
Let
So
them know.
that
Let them know.
huh?
Excuse me, not to cut you off, but let them know the attorney's name. Who we need to holler at out there in Colorado.
Her name is Beth McCann. She's the head DA in Denver. So we need to get at her and let her know how is this felony murder possible when first they found me not guilty of murder. And the second is that this is the felony murder rules. It says that a homicide has to be proven beyond a reasonable doubt. The felony has to be proven, and also the connection between the two. They didn't do none of that in my case. So all the way around the board, they done dropped the ball and violated my constitutional rights. And the courts is telling me that just because the prosecution mentioned the word robbery in my charge, that was good enough. But I never had a chance to defend against the robbery because the witness said that Juan Johnson never robbed him. So that's reasonable doubt right there.
Yeah, I was gonna say. So they
And I'm
should have let
found
you
not
go.
and I'm found not guilty of first degree murder. So they saying that they can just charge me 2 murders for one body, which is illegal.
That's double jeopardy.
yeah, that's exactly what I was about to say because how you
That's
get
that's double
acquitted
jeopardy.
of
So
murder.
now I got Yeah, I got a appeal in right now under my claim is double jeopardy. So I'm gonna see what they saying, but at the same time, we can get at this DA and we force her hand and have her answer that question. How can I be convicted of felony murder when, like I said, I was found not guilty of murder? I never was charged with a felony, and you can't connect both of them. You can't connect the two crimes together to make it felony murder.
Hey, the homie said had a question.
No, that was it.
That was
He
it.
just,
that
he
was
just
it?
answered
He
my
answered
question.
Oh, okay, cool.
Because I was about to say how you get found not guilty of murder, but then they charge you with felony murder. It's like it couldn't be one body
Yeah,
because
double jeopardy.
you know.
Yeah, that's
You don't have no
jeopardy
body
all
no
day.
more. You don't have no body. But yet I'm sitting in prison, all this time later, and the courts don't want to hear me because, I'm doing it pro se. I don't have a lawyer. They give me public defenders in the beginning, which, they swapping us out anyway. Give me this case to the DA and I'll give you the next one.
Yeah.
So I probably was that swap that time. You know what I mean? Because it's a murder case. But at the same time, like I say, I was found not guilty of first-degree murder.
Hey, and let the
But I
world
sit
know.
in prison.
Let the world know, people.
Huh?
If y'all don't know, man, a public defender is not really working with the public, bro. He is being paid.
They working for the DA.
They
He's
all
working
work
for
together.
the
State
DA,
pays
man.
Yeah, they all work together.
Yeah, the state pays them, so they gonna be loyal to the state, not the person that they claim to be defending.
That part.
Because
So they gonna they gonna offer you whatever the DA or whatever.
Question: Do any of the new laws fall under anything that you have going on in your case?
Say that again.
Do any of the new regulations what's going on in the laws? Does that fall under anything that you got going
It
under
might
your
not
case?
because it's in a different state, right?
That's what I'm trying to see.
You talking about in California?
Yes, do it
So I think California just changed their laws. Colorado followed California and New York laws. They just changed the felony murder. So now, I think it was in 2020, they just changed first-degree felony murder into second-degree felony murder. But at the same time, they tell me that I can't utilize it because it's not retroactive. So the people that has been convicted of felony murder before 2020, we can't file no motion to get the life sentence off because I have a life without the possibility of parole.
Yeah, that's scandalous.
Which again is no evidence.
Right. I just recently,
Because who supposedly did he kill?
if they don't have
The person
nobody,
who got robbed is still able to testify.
Yeah.
You say the guy? Okay, the one that got robbed is not the one that got killed.
Oh, okay.
My thing is, from when I look at it, the dude killed his own homeboy so he can keep the $23,000 that he claimed that he never got. Oh, and then let me share this with you real quick. So you remember I told you when the DA was questioning him on the stand, he said he got in the car, passed the drugs to the driver gave him the money. But then when the defense hit him up, he said, "Oh, as soon as I got in the car, the driver pulled a gun on me and took the drugs." So which is it?
right?
I'm about to say,
And this
if
is in the
anything,
same
it's a robbery
trial.
case more than if anything, I would accept the robbery charge than y'all trying to pin the murder on me. I'm not saying I didn't do nothing. I'm saying I didn't do what y'all.
They
trying
couldn't
to
pin nothing on me. They couldn't pin nothing because it was never a robbery. They could have said the drugs, and then they asked the detective, "Hey, why nobody else in this case got charged?" He tells them that it wasn't no evidence. Now, mind you, all the evidence came from the snitch, from the boy, they witness / victim. All the evidence supposedly come from him, which again he didn't lie and made up stories because he had a Fed case.
He's the only one who benefited out of everything. So yeah, that's,
Yeah,
I mean,
'cause he
that's,
got
that,
on.
that's
He
how it
plead-
works, especially
he
with
plead
public
the state, my
pretenders
nigga,
and,
so
and,
he
and, and
plead.
the DA.
He
That's
got
how
on.
it works.
The witness got on.
He got off scot-free.
He got off scot
He
free.
done been deported, and he's gone now.
And there's no way to bring him back up on any. Excuse me, I'm sorry, over the airplane.
I can't hear you, twin.
Yeah, my bad, over the airplane. But there's no way to even bring him back to even
No, he's deported. He went back
He
to
got
Mexico.
deported.
That's
so
what I'm
they
saying.
don't
So
even know
yeah,
what
I'm
to do
saying
with
that's
him.
what I'm saying. There's no way to bring him back. Period.
Yeah,
off
he out of
nothing.
here.
So it's
But
like
his testimony,
he's left by
is
himself.
still on record. And like I said, the dude lied, made up stories.
And he
He's
You
not
said,
even
can't get around
trustworthy.
that.
So
Hold on,
that
hold
shouldn't
on.
even be. I
He
mean, that shouldn't have
said-
been
hold on, bro.
believed.
he said he told them that he lied.
He lied
That's what I'm
and made
saying.
up
So no
stories. This is on
credibility,
the stand.
and he still get off
This is
scot
his
free.
testimony. And he specifically said that, that Juan Johnson did not rob him.
And not
So
trying to
even
bring
if
the
they
race card
did
in.
charge me with robbery, even if they
This is
did
his
charge
family,
me
I
with
believe.
robbery, they would have been found. I would have been found not guilty because the witness / victim said that he didn't get robbed, that I didn't rob him,
Man, that's
but he
crazy.
didn't get robbed.
So wait, so the whole murder
In the
thing,
mic.
the whole murder thing happened in the same instance of what said robbery was? Cause
Yeah, that's how the felony murder come about. Is that a murder happened in the commission of those 6 crimes I told you about in the beginning: the robbery, the arson, the burglary, the escape, the sexual assault, kidnapping. Also, kidnapping is one of them. So it's six different crimes that makes felony murder. So all this happens, and a murder happens in the commission of these crimes. You're subject to get a felony murder case.
All right, look.
But again,
Go ahead.
all right,
Go ahead.
all I'm saying is that they never charged me with it. Now they charged me on my charging document. You can see it on the Facebook page. They charged me with first-degree murder after deliberation, and they also charged me with first-degree felony murder, which is a subsection of first-degree murder, which cannot stand by itself like murder can. You have to have another crime. And if you look at my charging documents, they only mention the word robbery, and it's only it's 3 different robberies. And another thing they did to me in my trial, they claiming that I committed an aggravated robbery, right? When they doing their opening and closing arguments, but then they give a jury instruction on simple robbery. So this is 2 different robberies that y'all claim that I did.
Wow. So look, to shine a little light on your person, let the people know, man, and let the yard know what you had going on prior to the conviction, because I know personally you had a barbecue stand that you had just opened.
Yeah, I was out here, had a barbecue stand and also drive trucks. So I
You have 60 seconds remaining.
was doing both of those things. I had my barbecue. When they came and got me, I had the kitchen down at this sports bar, and doing real good. And they come get me, like I say, 5 months later, after all this situation happened.
Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah, that's wild, man.
Well, man, we know you your time, man. We for sure gonna put the link out there, trying to get as much support as we can. So to get the signatures on that change link, I'm gonna put the link
You
in
have
the
30
description.
seconds remaining.
Hey, I appreciate it.
Any
hey,
last
man,
words?
Like I say, I just need people to start getting at the DA, the head DA out here. Her name is Beth McCann.
Got you.
Start emailing her, calling, and let them know who Juan Johnson is, and that this is illegal what they did to me, and they got to make it right.
Factual.
That's what's up. Hey, China Dog, man. Hey, for everybody, this China Dog, hey,
Love.
Juan Johnson.
Love, peace,
Good looking
power,
out
bro.
for stepping into the yard, man.
Man,
Peace.
Free that man until they free him.
Man, it's crazy. You
That-
see how
I don't understand that. That's still baffling me that y'all found him now not guilty. I got you. They found him not guilty of murder, but you still convicted him of felony murder, even though there was no robbery charge you was attached to him. So how the fuck can you give him felony murder if you didn't even attach a fucking robbery to him? But
and you got the guy that was so-called robbed testifying that
But no.
for one, he didn't rob him. 2, he
But no,
lied.
I'm talking.
He should have been let go right
But
then.
no, I'm
Yeah.
talking. But I'm talking about even after that. Even after that, when you he just said the open and closing arguments. They used two different scenarios of a robbery, which was a civil one and then an aggravated robbery, right?
But look,
But
thing
you
about
don't get no fucking robbery charge though.
But the cold thing about it, how the hell your first testimony, you said you was robbed for $120,
but
and a
then
cell
now
phone.
it's 23,000.
But then when you come back, when they bring you back, your testimony was saying you had 23, what did he say? 23,000
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's what I don't understand.
on your person.
That's what's
Had
bothering
it been me,
I'm taking all 23,000. You
Fuck
up
your
out of
cell
here.
You
phone.
can't just rob somebody for
$120 in your cell phone?
Man, believe that.
That's why it
Please
goes
believe.
to.
Nigga, I just gave you 23,000.
That's why I asked the
I'm
main
gonna take my
question
23,000
Yeah,
back.
exactly. And why take a cell phone when you got all this money though?
I love every place in this
It
world, but what do you guys hear about Denver? Especially for African
Denver is one of them.
Americans.
Denver for sure is one of them states.
So that's
Or
why
Colorado.
that's why I asked
Yeah.
that. You get what I'm trying to
Real
say? It's
spit.
like
Yeah.
people
But
don't
so
want to
wait.
hear it, and people
So wait,
like,
this happened in Denver?
this-
In Colorado.
Yeah, it happened in
Yeah,
Colorado.
Denver.
So
But that's
I've
why.
been in
That's
Denver.
exactly.
We're never
I
gonna
know
get a
how
fair
they
But
get
that,
out.
yeah,
I know
that's
they get
exactly
out.
why.
Yeah, my brother done.
I'm never
my
gonna get a
brother
fair
done
chance.
out
I stayed
there, bro.
out
You
there
know how
for a
they get
year.
out. Aurora,
And
right?
I stayed in Aurora, but I frequent Denver though. You know what I'm saying? I've been to Colorado Springs a couple of times, but I know how to get down out there. And you gotta walk real lightly, for real.
Man.
Look what happened to my boy though.
They be ready
You
to
know?
throw the book at you.
And he was doing
Man.
good, man. He had
Real-
diesel
That's real.
trucks, started a barbecue, little get down.
That's
you know
always
what I mean?
when the niggas get to doing their thing. They,
Yeah.
man, that'd
You
be
know,
some
they
bullshit.
was even going, he didn't mention it, but I know for a fact that he was going out feeding homeless, him and his ex-wife at the time. His wife at the time, you know what I mean? Yeah, he was doing good, man. You know what I mean? And then you just put a brother up in this, you know.
It's fucked up because, and as much as I hate to use this shit, this is the type of shit that be making me an angry black man. This
True.
is the exact
Is it-
shit that
This
because
ain't the
it's
first and the
you
devil
feel
ain't the
me?
It
last.
ain't gonna be the last.
it's
bro.
like how many it's like how many people do you actually know, like, and it's more than a handful of them that we know that's in prison off of some shit that you feel me,
I got an
some
uncle
frivolous
just came home
shit,
after doing 33
Man.
years, nigga.
Talk up.
Just came home. You feel me?
you know
Shit he ain't do.
that, bro, like
You know what I'm saying?
it's
That shit
sad.
normal. It's crazy how normal that shit
It's
is.
sad because it's like let any motherfucker that don't look like us do the same shit.
No, look, he was just telling me about a guy out there, man, when we was walking. And he was telling us about how this one dude slaughtered a group of motherfuckers, group of people, and went to jail, had a GoFundMe brought up, and they overturned his fucking case. He out right now after he was charged with manslaughter. You know what I'm saying? And was facing a gang of years out there. But then the people got behind him, man. He had truck drivers willing to stop delivering to the prison and taking shit out of the prison in support of this cat. And this motherfucker, man, got out scot-free. You know what I'm saying?
That's why it's time for us to step up for this guy right
We
here.
need to
Yeah,
step
I was
up
gonna
for the
say,
bro, man.
not just for him, it's for everybody who's
everybody that's
wrongfully
for
accused
injustice.
right
Them
now.
empty,
Yeah, I have a
fuck all
cousin
them
right now
empty
in jail
promises,
right now,
my nigga.
wrongfully
Like,
accused. Free Sean Verrett.
God.
Look, we say what we want to say at the yard, man.
Look,
Fuck all them empty promises that they be making to us about, oh, we gonna change this, we gonna do this. Nah, we need to see that shit happen because it's like I see so much shit, like, and I hate to bring race into it, but it is what it
It's
is.
fucked up.
You
And I
see
want
a
to thank the
motherfucker.
yard for allowing me to
Of course.
no,
have
so
him call in.
That's important because
Yeah,
that's
they
Tell
us
us,
for that.
you know what I'm saying?
you know.
That's us, bro. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, he
however-
one of us,
We
man.
don't know how everybody look at. That's why I asked about the whole race thing because at the end of the day, that's us. That can be us in Denver.
I
and
could
we
get
can go to
accused of
jail
some
for
shit.
something
It could be
that's
our
false.
kid. It could be
Yeah,
one of our
facts.
kids.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, yeah, bro, it's fucked up.
Yeah,
And
bro.
also check out the
Yeah, bro, some
Facebook
change.
page, Juan Johnson wrongfully accused on Facebook, man. And you can get the change.org link on there on that page as well, man.
And I'm sorry not to interrupt. I don't care where you from. I don't care whether you're excuse me.
We really outside.
No, for
Yeah,
real,
we
bro,
outside.
because for me to say it too, bro, I'm being for real. I don't care if you're blood, Crip, Hispanic, bro. I don't care if you're falsely accused of a crime. You don't deserve to be in there. For real, tap in because it's
Tap
not
in,
right
step
for
into the
no
yard.
one
Facts.
who's falsely accused to be sitting in there for a crime that they did not commit.
And
it's
it's-
wrong for anyone,
and
whether
I-
you're
man.
man, women, or a child, bro, because there are children sitting in there for falsely accused crimes right now. If you're falsely accused for anything, really, for real, tap in with the yard, for real.
On the real, love, peace, and power to y'all going through that too.
Shout out to the ones that's out there really, on the front line, trying to
it.
make a difference, man. You know what I mean?
Facts.
Shout out.
We could try to do our little part, you know.
And it's just here, man. It's bigger than us.
Yeah.
It's bigger than New York. You know what I'm saying? So if y'all able to tap in, man, please tap into that to change.org.
Yeah, please do. The description is gonna be in the link below. Make sure y'all click go support and tap in with that governor and let her know free Juan Johnson and free
Johnson. Keep
everybody
Juan
that's
Johnson
that's
your-
in that
your thoughts
situation
and in
that
your
that's
prayers.
been wrongfully accused, man. I damn near was in a situation like that, but it's not about me. It's about everybody that's in this type of situation that's wrongfully accused and getting justice.
Hey, so in support of those that's in that situation, man, to my guys, man, can I get a yard one time?
Yo.